What was your leadership style? You're probably pretty quiet, do as I do guy.
Yeah, I always, I gravitated towards the, lead by example, I guess. If you need to talk, I'd gladly talk with anybody, but I wasn't going to, jump out there and dance in front of the huddle. It's just not my personality. I would have been fake if I tried to do that.
I love those huddles, on camera. I love those huddles on camera.
James Winston eating
much better.
W's.
They're much better when the camera comes over.
Oh, my God, I loved them. Because it was always like, oh, okay, who's getting in here? Who's doing the performance here tonight? All right.
Who's our leader? Who's our leader for this primetime game? Who's our new leader stepping in?
And then teams put, captains on certain players that the rest of the locker room just like, when this guy talks, we all hate ourselves. Like, we've all, what's that?
You said we hate ourselves when he talks.
Yeah, when this guy talks.
Good way to describe it.
I'm like, why am I even in this room? This guy's talking. Like, listen, I don't think I should be the guy talking, but there has to be another person in this
Someone
room
else do it.
that could potentially resonate with this team. Listen, we're going to work hard today. We work harder than everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today, you remember all the work you did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They listed off OTAs started way back in March. OTAs. Then we went on to phase 2 of the off-season program. And then we ran a conditioning test. All of that goes into today.
Are you reading a schedule? I do believe me and AJ are the wrong people to be talking about players that are loud, though, because we have very openly said on numerous occasions, and I think we echo the sentiments of about 95% of NFL players, that none of that shit matters. Just want to let everybody know. Unless you're eating W's.
So
I learned more about that than the other ones that go on.
what about like when? So you're saying when Drew Brees does his pregame breakdowns, those don't matter, or
1 for me, 2 for you, 3 for us, 4 for them, 5 for I'm going to speak. I don't know what all that's about.
See how much people are buying in this year to that.
No, I think it's a cool thing. Like, that's like a jump moment. In college, we used to the We Ready song used to kind of trickle into us standing in the tunnel because we inevitably were always in the tunnel too early. Okay, so we were on a lot of like Thursday night games, Saturday night games. We were on TV all the time. And you have to wait for the
deal.
We were awesome to watch. Pat White, Steve Slayton, they just were awesome to watch. And ESPN was like, oh, our highest rated games are when these guys are on. Let's put them on every Thursday because who cares about school for these kids? And we were like, you're right. We don't care. Let's go ahead and do it. But you're inevitably in there long. Whenever that would start echoing through the tunnel, that was like cool. Like those were moments that you think. And I would assume the Drew Brees thing where they're jumping, like that's a moment people enjoy. But when you just got one person up there yelling just the most empty words of all time that he read in a book that he's supposed to motivate people with, I mean, it is tough. But then the media people were always like, did you see the leadership of blah, blah, blah?
Wow.
And the whole locker room's like, that guy would never fucking talk when the camera's not on. Let's go ahead and move out here.